this is Fernando with Maxus Realty Group. In this show, I'm going to show you 3 ways you can purchase foreclosures today in the state of Maryland. I'm going to show you where to find them, how to find them, and what to pay for it, and how you can save lots of money. This is specifically about people that are looking to buy the home so they can live in, not necessarily for investors. I'm going to show you how you can take advantage and compete with those investors for the best prices in your next house.
Thank you for participating in another episode of Saturday's Foreclosure Exposure, where we help you become an even better home investor and home buyer. Your host, Fernando Urbosa, an investor, an author, entrepreneur, and broker-owner of Maxus Realty Group for Maryland and Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Fernando has owned several rental properties, even a 30-unit apartment complex, where he managed hundreds of tenants and learned along the way the positive power of home ownership versus renting. Fernando is proudly a U.S. citizen born in Bolivia, South America. Coming to the U.S. early on, he has learned that each day is a new opportunity to improve yourself, to take a chance, and embrace it. If you are waiting for the right opportunity to buy your next home, Fernando will have you ready before you even know it. Please welcome Fernando Urbosa once again to another episode of today's Foreclosure Exposure.
Thank you for watching our show. And today, as I was saying, I'm going to show you 3 different ways how you can buy foreclosures. There are 3 phases of a foreclosure, and you can actually purchase this house in any of those 3 phases. And the 3 phases that we're talking about is beforehand, the pre-foreclosure. This is the time when the owner is still living on the house, and there's a possibility that you may be able to purchase that property, assist that homeowner into having any major financial problems, and you can get a great deal. That's number 1. Number 2 is basically buying it at the courthouse. Usually when a foreclosure goes into the court and the court orders the house to be sold because the homeowner did not pay for the property, that is called a trustee sale. Usually that happens at the court steps, and you can actually go and bid on the property and purchase directly from the bank right from the court steps at the courthouse. And then the number 3 is the post foreclosure. Basically, that's when the bank does not sell this property in the courthouse, and they have to list it, and it becomes an REO, real estate owned, which means that the bank now is taking possession of the house, and now they have to maintain it, getting ready for sale. They're going to hire a listing agent and be able to put it in the market and try to sell it that way. You know, when we purchase foreclosures for our clients so we can save them money, you know, we look at all 3 phases to making sure that we're not missing any great deals out there. Once we find out where you want to live, once we find out what areas you're looking for and you're ready to move in, we want to make sure you are basically ready to purchase one of these properties. And for that, you have to be fully prepared, and that is the approval. The approval from a lending institution to making sure that you are ready to buy and you have the money available, because money talks, and whenever we're making an offer for a property, regardless, in any of those 3 phases, you have to be ready to purchase those properties. So let's start with the pre-foreclosure. How we help our clients to find these properties. One of the things that we do is actually see the people that are missing their mortgage payments, and we can contact them via letters, or we can actually go and knock on the front doors to making sure that if there is a way we can help them, you know, before this house goes into foreclosure and purchase the property. If the numbers are right and the situation is in a situation that's going to benefit the seller and you as our buyer, yes, we can do that, and we can help you save money that way. A lot of times, you know, because you're doing this before the foreclosure, you are going to save all the money that's going to take to go through the foreclosure, which is the attorney fees and any other fees for a real estate agent later on that is going to add to the value of the property. And for that reason, that property may not be a good buy anymore. Another benefit of buying a property as a pre-foreclosure is that the owner may be appreciative that you're purchasing the property, and he or she is going to let you see the property. You're going to be able to do an inspection of the property, be able to see what are the problems and what things you need to fix in order for you to have it ready, whether you want to move in, or later on you want to sell it to somebody else. So that's a very important part on the pre-foreclosure stage. And sometimes when we find a property that we must buy for a client because our client likes a particular area, and we know there's a foreclosure that's coming in the market and it's going to go through the process of the foreclosure trustee sale, we actually go over there and try to get this property by bidding for our clients and making sure that we obtain that property. This is the most dangerous part of buying a foreclosure for anybody, because when you go over there, most of the time you are not aware, first of all, about the situation of the house. What type of condition is the property? Because you don't really have a chance to go inside the house. And the other part that is important that you need to realize is that, you know, the property may have other liens attached to the house, and then you have to pay more money later on in order for you to have a clear title. That is not guaranteed for you, that when you're purchasing a property on the court steps, that everything is free and clear and they have everything ready for you. There may be a lot of expenses for you that you don't know. This is the least favorite way to buy properties, especially if you're starting for the first time. And for our clients, this is what we explain. They're taking a lot of risks, but we also want to make sure that take advantage if there is the right house for sale. Then finally, the third step is going to be about the purchasing the property after the trustee sale, after the bank does not sell the property because there was no one to buy it. And then now the bank has to take over the property. They have to fix the property. They have to prepare it. They have to hire a listing agent and have to put it on the market and the multiple listing services so they can offer it to everybody else. Also, to that effect, they're going to have to attach any money that they're spending on the property, whatever the owner of the property owned, to the bank, and all those things. And still, you may be able to get a great deal that way. It's still a foreclosure, but it's actually it's called an REO, real estate owned. That means that this is the third phase of a foreclosure where the bank took possession of the house and now they're selling it with the help of a listing agent or a website or something to that effect. So now this is the best part to buy, especially for people that are looking for a home to live in, because you have the chance to inspect the property. You have the chance to see the value of the property and compare it to other properties in the area. And this is the time we can also be able to ask for an inspection so you can check out and making sure that everything is correct, and you let a professional go in there and see if the property is in good condition. Another thing that's important is that the time. Usually, this is the time. The third phase is when you have more time to purchase the property. You're gonna have time to do your home inspection, and your lender gonna have time to be able to do all the paperwork in order for the loan to be funded, so you can go to closing, sign all the papers, and you get the keys of the house. And a lot of times, you know, there is a lot more inventory on the post foreclosure than the pre foreclosure or the trustee sale. And usually this is the part where we excel at. So now I'm going to show you how we actually search for these properties online to making sure that we take advantage of all the properties that are out there for sale. Okay, I'm going to be showing you directly from MLS. This is the website that all realtors have. So basically, anyone can access this, but we can go ahead and search for properties in Montgomery County. Let's go ahead and look for Frederick County as well. And let's see. Let's go to PG County. Let's just check those three counties. So we're gonna find out what are the foreclosures out here. These are the ones that are going to be post foreclosure. These are the ones that are REO, and there's an area over here where I'm gonna be able to click which ones I want. Obviously, I want this. I want in foreclosure just to see what's out there. Hot properties are the ones that are owned by the government. That's another good place. Let's just stick with that, and I can see there's 59 matches already. and this. So this is the number of properties available right now. So let's check out a little bit about information on these properties. So all these properties are basically foreclosures. There are 59 of them within the three counties that we're talking about. In the different prices, different conditions. Obviously, you have to check exactly what you're looking for in order for you to purchase. Some of these properties are not too bad, where you can actually go ahead and move in, but some of the properties, they may need a lot of work. Give you an example. Let's just check this one over here. This is in District Heights. This is a property that's an N unit townhome. Seems like it's a pretty good condition. Wood floors, possibly they need to be clean, and this is just an example, where just a little paint and a little bit cleaning can be enough for you to move into this property, and there's not much work to do. This property is listed for $250,000, which is a great thing. I think it's a good price for a property like this. But this is just a way to provide you with this information. And from these properties, we have to go to the extra. We go searching for the information that you require. As a one of our clients, we want to make sure that this property is the right property to buy, and so this is one of the top end foreclosures for $845,000. It seems like it's a huge home and very nice home, as a matter of fact. So basically, we not only gonna provide you with the pictures and information, but if you're interested in this house, for example, I will be interested in this house and see. Let's say I would like to move to this place and see what's going on. Obviously, the first thing I will do is I'm gonna get the full information on the property, and I usually go to this other service that we have. It is. Let me see. Something is not right here. But anyway, we're going to provide you with all this information as far as the property is concerned. Who owns the property? What's the reason, more or less, what they're selling for, and what they try to get at the auction, how much money is the mortgage, and all that. So this is very important information that you need to have in order for you to put a good offer on this property. This property, for example, is for $849,000. It's been on the market for 8 days. And so I think this is going to be, somebody's going to be a happy owner with this property at that price. And this is in Rockville. So this is a great price. So give me a call if you want to go and see this property. I'd love to go and see it myself. Okay. Another way how we see and check these foreclosures is we go to Foreclosure.com. This is another place where you can also kind of check it out. You can go to Maryland. Obviously, you can check foreclosures in all the states. So what's happening is this is like if you buy, like say, if you're purchasing tickets to fly to another place, and you don't actually go to United, or you don't go to one particular airlines. You're gonna go to Travelocity or KJack or something like to that effect, where you're gonna see everybody's tickets in there. You're gonna see what's the best price, and you're gonna see all the flights that they have. It's the same case with Foreclosure.com. They taking all the foreclosures from different banks, different credit unions, and people that are selling these properties at distress sale, and they put it on their website. This particular company, Foreclosure.com, has basically all the foreclosures there is out there. As you can see, this is just Maryland foreclosures. We're looking about 15,000 results on this. So you can actually go, let's just say Frederick County, Maryland, just to give you an example of what they have available. They have 864 properties, and some of these properties are no longer available. Obviously, they're counting some of these properties that are already being sold. They're on the contract, but you can go to each of these properties one by one and search the details. And the best thing to do is, if you're working with us, give us the information of the address and information where you got it from, and we'll get all the information for you. You don't have to be researching on this. And not only want to tell you all the private information on the property, how much the bank has on the property, so you can make the right decision when you making an offer. Another place that we like is Hapsu. This is another place that I think you're gonna find some good foreclosures. This is in a smaller scale as Foreclosures.com, but it does have some great properties, and we can go ahead and check. Let's see if we have some in Prince. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find. Let's see. Let's just go to Montgomery County. They don't have as many properties on this website, but when they do, I don't see. Let's see, Frederick. They got Frederick. They got some properties on Frederick. So as you can see, they don't have as many properties as the other websites, but there are some. And just like this, I can get the information for you. Most of these houses are going in an auction, and this is something that you may be able to get a great price on them. So this is something that you need to be checking and making sure that you have the right information on each property. It's not just about checking the pictures, but checking about the inside information on the property, so you can put the right bidding and get this property at the right price. And also, if you decided you want to go forward working with us to help you find one of these foreclosures at a great price, just go to our website, reallynicehomes.com. This is our website. You can go. We have the 12 home buyer programs to help you buy a house, whether you're a first-time home buyer or you need credit repair, sell and buy program, rent with option to buy, lease buyout, new home builder program. The one they have, it's a place for $5,000 grant, 0% down payment program, foreclosure and auctions program if you're interested in that, USDA home buying program, military, VA, and foreclosures at homes program. And this is also in Spanish, people that want to buy a house with tax ID. The place where you need to actually go if you want to get very quickly to us and be able to go is to go to this place where it says here. I mean, this is a place where you're going to be able to give us the information about yourself and get started and tell us if you're buying, you're selling, you're renting, or you're just looking around. And then if you're buying, just go through the process, and it's going to ask you all these questions, and this is going to come to us, and we'll be able to contact you so we can go to the next step. You can get that over here where it says start right here, or you can go to buy on the upper menu, and it says need help right away. Start right here. Just click on the and on the button, and then this is the information that we need from you, so we can go to the next step. So please let us know whenever you're ready to go forward, and we'll be glad to help you finding just the right property for you. Now that you have seen it, I can tell you this is just the tip of the iceberg, because when you call us and ask us to be able to maybe purchase a property, you want the full preparation. You want to make sure that you're with the right loan. You want to make sure that we're going to talk to the right companies so they can give you the best possible rates, and we help you prepare to find out exactly how much you have to spend on a house. Then we go through the process, and for that reason we take our job very seriously. We want to make sure that you're not only going to be able to save money on purchasing the property, but at the same time we're going to help you take advantage of any government programs that is out there for first-time home buyers, for people, for the state, for the county, for the city. There are hundreds of programs that you can take advantage of, and we want to make sure that we are going to see if you can qualify for any of those programs so you can save money with us. And then after that, that is when we go and show you all the properties. So you're gonna be able to see every single property so you can make the right choice. We're going to negotiate for the best price for you. We're going to do the home inspection and make sure that property is in good condition and you're not going to waste money or lose money on the property. And at the end, we're gonna take you to the closing table where you're gonna sign all the papers and we're gonna give you your keys. That is really the right process for you to be able to buy a home. So if you're ready to purchase a property, please give me a call. My name is Fernando Herboso with Maxus Realty Group. We have many programs to help you buy a home. We can help you prepare a home. Even if you have bad credit or you don't have no money, give me a call. Don't say no to yourself. Let us check you out because we know how to say yes. Again, Fernando Herboso, Maxus Realty Group. See you next time.